Calling all units, calling all units. Donut Shop has a fresh dozen. Go ahead and take a 1040.
Have you seen this one?
And it looks very Florida to me.
Yes.
Some fucking viejo that probably got something stolen by a gator.
All right, so
he definitely did.
In fact, to preface it, there's a guy with a cut sleeve shirt, looks like a Caucasian gentleman, but you can go ahead and
perhaps on a golf course.
I'm saying it clean. You can.
I like how you say looks like his sleeves are cut off. Looks Caucasian.
He's on what seems to be a golf course, and
or
he
an
is
embankment of a lake.
knees
Or their
deep.
backyard. You know, up north, if people have crazy amount
He is
of
knees deep in
swamp,
the water.
kinda.
Wrestling a gator.
Oh, was that a little puppy?
That was a puppy.
So okay, so I was right.
The actual recording of this video should have started earlier.
Yeah.
He's deeper into the water off the bank of this bank, pulling up a gator. Like he must have jumped into the water and the gator was actually in the water. No, it only starts here though.
That's fine, but it's 40 seconds. You can play it as we're doing it.
God damn, let go of Donnie.
I saw this and I was like, what? So this guy's walking his dog. Backstory, he's walking his dog by the lake. Gator pops out and snatches the dog, pulls it into the water. Guy jumps into the water. Caucasian male jumps into the water.
Oh, there it is.
There he is. His face is in the water.
Dude, the guy is
Pulls
shoulder
out the
deep in the
gator.
water.
So
Gator and a dog. The gator looks like it's maybe like a 3 foot.
yeah,
gator.
he's lucky that shit's sort of a baby gator
It's
because
a full size.
I'd rip his dick off if it was a. So he doesn't let go of it like a puppy.
Yeah.
And now he's like psychologically abusing it, I guess. 'Cause he's just holding it and like, you see that, you bitch? Come around my lake.
He is making sure the gator, look at me. Remember, I did this to you.
Yeah, I did this to you.
Not
This
on my
was me.
watch. He want Bronx Tales Sunny on him.
Yeah.
So, this,
But I mean it's big. It's big. Small dogs and then gators in Florida, right there on the bank, and they see that.
Have you seen some of these videos of these dinosaurs walking?
Oh yeah, they show them all the
Holy
time.
have you,
moly.
on the
have
golf
you
courses.
heard of anything like that before?
Of
A gator eating the dog?
I've heard of a Caucasian eating a gator.
You ever had gator tail?
Yeah. Well, no,
I've
I've
had
had gator bites.
Which
That's
is the gator tail.
yeah.
Is that
It's
what they
fried
use?
and
Okay, yeah.
Very
little,
tender,
little
like
albondigas.
tendony. It tastes like tendons.
Yeah,
little-
not my
it's a-
shit, but
Yeah, it's
It's rubbery.
to go into the matrix. It's protein.
You gotta
It's just-
try
It
it.
just tastes like protein.
yeah.
You know what they say?
but it's good.
It tastes like chicken. And then I say, well, then I'll eat chicken. I mean, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, right.
What
Somebody, I forgot who it was that said, there's a comic that was like, you know what doesn't taste like chicken? Eggs. It's like everything tastes like chicken except fucking eggs. That's so weird.
So wait, to go back to that, you know that Florida, we're out of hand. The only place in the world, and you can quote me on this, in the world, I don't know why I go German, but that have alligators and crocodiles living together in the wild. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
And
Not
then
even in Australia.
and then go ahead and just the third evolution of it, just iguanas now are just
Iguanas are
taking over.
all over the place.
Have you seen an iguana take a shit?
No.
Dude, they're big.
Have you ever seen an iguana shit?
No.
Nicholas?
No. No.
Dude, it shits like a human.
Yeah?
Like, I was gonna pick up my daughter at school, and there's an iguana with the size of a Saint Bernard head, and it's running, and then it kind of stops, does like a push up,
Yeah.
and just shits out the front.
Yeah.
Like the tail wiggles a little bit,
Yeah.
and it just this massive moose shit, and
Oh
it's
my
like it
God.
pisses at the same time.
Yeah, yeah.
And it just steams off,
It's a shit.
and I found myself just standing on the sidewalk like. Look at this shit.
Yeah.
If I wasn't there, you would think a horse shit there.
Yeah.
It was an iguana.
It was an iguana.
It was very impressive, is what I'm saying.
No, what's worse is if they do it from trees and it lands on you.
They're big.
They're
Huge.
warm-blooded. They're
Cold-blooded.
cold-blooded, so
Yeah.
they freeze
Oh.
and just fall off trees.
The funniest.
Isn't that crazy?
We had a freeze one night, and we're doing a building check on a school, and they were just all like laying.
Flopped away, yeah.
We did the whole perimeter of the school,
Yeah.
and they were all just laying on the ground.
If you
upside
they'll,
down,
like warm up and then run away.
yeah. Crazy thing. That same school, they had the sand lot for their playground or
Yeah.
whatever. They had to close it because the iguanas were laying eggs, and the kids are out there playing in the playground,
Yeah.
and just babies are coming up out of the sand, and they're like,
Florida, dude.
shut it down.
Life finds a way.
Awesome.
At this point, I think they're telling you could just like shoot them.
Good to go.
Yeah. You
just
can.
like
but
I'm
please-
not putting it
please
out there
wear
for
a yellow
legal
vest.
for
No,
legal purposes.
yeah.
I'm not putting that out there, but I heard rumors that it's good to go. Yeah, you
They're
just shoot
saying
them.
you. Yeah, it's an invasion. They say.
As long as it's humanely done.
per FWC.
Even
As
less
long as you humanely put them down and don't make them suffer,
Yeah.
then you're good.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But also, if the cops pull up on you and you're running around with a rifle, don't go. No, I'm just shooting.
I'm shooting iguanas, dude.
Point it at the cops.
Say, yeah.
Also
Don't do
a
that.
bad idea.
So this-
that could have been an iguana for all we know.
Hey, but
There's
I've
some
seen-
big ass iguanas,
huge,
dude.
bro, and they have those spikes. They look very intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
They look very prehistoric.
Yeah,
You feel
totally.
like you could really see
Yeah.
the dinosaur in these big ass iguanas.
But they're herbivores. They eat grass. So
bugs.
going to this
Little
so-
fact for you.
So this guy jumps into the water, wrestles that, right? Same story, different area, Hollywood. It was a smaller in stature Asian lady. Her dog,
yeah.
And Davy, I apologize. Her dog gets eaten by an alligator.
Oh, shit.
She goes after the alligator. Only the alligator is about as big as this table and eats her.
It eats her?
They open up the belly, they find the remains of the lady
Parts of her.
inside.
Yeah.
Inside. So that's legit. But now this lady's like, you know what? I'm gonna go after my dog. I think there's a threshold, maybe.
What a curveball there.
Is it
for,
threshold?
I think part of the other problem is sleevelessness. It would have
Yeah.
really, had she
Yeah.
been sleeveless, she might have been okay.
Yeah, I think there's an element. I think
Poor lady.
he intimidated the alligator a little
So-
bit with the
Yeah.
But-
sleevelessness.
But crocodiles, they're saltwater.
Yeah.
They like salt stuff.
Yeah.
So people are salty. Gator.
So Asians have a high sodium.
I don't know
Is that
about
what you're saying?
No, that's
basically?
what I'm saying. That's how
That's
you're
what-
putting words in my mouth.
I'm gonna bring this video right
people,
down.
So people, so humans have salinity in their bodies.
Yeah.
Alligators will bite. They don't like the taste of salt. They're freshwater.
go.
They're like, nah, not really my thing. And then they let go. Crocodiles are like, delicious.
Yes, please.
So an alligator, let's just say you're fishing with your boy back there, an alligator comes out, bites you in the dick.
Yes.
What do you do?
Well,
What's the procedure they tell you to do if you get
in where?
Actual-
it just bites your lower torso, the bottom part.
What's the procedure? I
Yeah,
don't know. I'll
you
go for
drop
the eyes.
roll. Do you
Go for
hit the eyes?
Because
Okay,
they're
go.
gonna go for a death roll.
That's what I'm saying.
They're going
Like,
for a death roll.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're going for a death roll. So I would go eyes because.
Do you confuse them and fondle them a little bit on the way
I
down?
don't know. I don't know. That's illegal actually in some.
How do you?
I go for the eyes. I go for the eyes right here because I'm assuming this is where the eyes are. Bam, thumbs into the eyes as hard as I can and hope they let go.
Isn't that what they tell you? What do they tell you for sharks? Punch them in the gills or the eyes? It's the
Gills,
eyes.
I don't think
I don't
anyone's
know,
ever
Flipper
told me
used to
anything.
go for the gills on that TV
That's
show.
what it is. Yeah.
Never heard of where
Well,
do you
here we
go?
go, dude. We're saving your life just in case you ever get.
Where do you
We're
go
gonna have to get
get?
an FWC guy on here to
really
talk
confirm
about
these things.
all these true.
I saw it on this police podcast how to wrestle an
I
alligator.
just want to know where you go to get this advice. Like, what do they tell you about sharks? I don't know. I've never been
Is there a
to.
class?
Dude,
Where did they tell you about
The
sharks?
Marine Institute.
yeah.
down there?
I mean,
Hey, what's up, guys? If you like that clip, go over and check out the full episode at Donut Shop Podcast. Link is down below in the description.